Hi, it's Indira Grace. Hello. And welcome to December fire signs for Horoscope. I've been saying this in all my videos. I apologize for not getting a video out in October. I caught the COVID and I needed some rest time. I was pulled the cards. I haven't even really looked at them yet. I just put them in front of me. But let's get started. I did notice, though, that one is a repeat from another group. I believe it was four. Yeah, I can't remember. It would have either been Cancer or Scorpio. So I think it's actually Scorpio. So anyway, we have a repeat. So here is for Aries. Aries got three of winter. Three of winter. And gosh, it's a really heavy month. It feels like December is going to be a really heavy month for a lot of us. So this is going to be a really good time to kind of hunker down. And so for Aries, um, there's two things that are kind of being indicated. One is reach out to others for comfort and love. So Aries, you don't have to suffer alone in silence. Remember that we're all suffering. I hear from people often about, they're talking about how alone they are and how much they're struggling. And what I want to say to them, and what I do often say to them, is the whole country's struggling. The whole world is struggling. A lot of people feel very alone right now. And so, why don't we reach out? Why don't we make the phone calls to the people that we love? Why don't we reach out on social media and say, hey, guys, I'm just having a really hard time today? I did it. I reached out probably in September. It might have been September, October. I just hit a really low point and reached out to people. And what ended up happening, and the way that I did it is I said, I'm looking for music that will get me through some of these hard times. I realized that music's really important to me. And people reached out, and I had 126 songs that people had said, this is what gets me through. This is what helps me. And there were a couple of repeats, but not very many. It was truly amazing to me. And so I made a playlist. Aries, you're being encouraged to reach out for comfort and love to people if you start kind of downward spiraling for the month of December. And the other part of that is if you don't unpack in the suffering. Remember that everything is temporary. That is really one of my most favorite sayings. This too shall pass, is another way of saying it. But as a practicing Buddhist, I will often say, this is just temporary. We're not, we're gonna get through this. And so if you take that attitude, you will absolutely grow stronger from this situation. And not stronger in fear or anger, but stronger in compassion and kindness. And that's what it's all about, right? So, um, Aries, just take it one day at a time and don't hesitate to reach out to people for comfort and love. Many people need to do that and do that, and you are greeted with comfort and love. So, and then Four of Autumn. This is for Leo. Four of Autumn. Okay, and that what the card indicates is um, if you manage well, if first of all, if you create a balance in how you spend money and save money, that is how you manage your resources wisely. So Leo, it doesn't feel like you're coming into, again, like a really, this, I remember this message before, and it's exactly the same message for you. It doesn't feel like you're coming into like a really hard time financially, but you don't want to, this isn't a year to overspend. Okay. This is a year to really manage your resources. And it's more for like a rainy day or for the future. There's that saying that people say, do something today that your future self will thank you for. And so for Leo, it is do this thing today that your future self will thank you for. It's like as you monitor your outgo and your income, there's a future self that is going to need you to do that. perhaps a car will break down, or you'll have to get a new water heater along those lines. You'll have a medical procedure, whatever. So just monitor your resources, is what they're saying. And then also balance the give and take with doing what you can to help others. So if Aries reaches out and needs love and comfort, provide that love and comfort. It doesn't always have to be an exchange of money. Sometimes it can be an exchange of energy and love. Okay. Um, and what we have to remember is sometimes when somebody takes care of us, then we have to step up and do that at another time. And maybe this is your turn, Theo, to do that. So, and then last is Sagittarius. We have six of autumn, and your message is you are going to um, be reaping your harvest. Okay, you're going to be. Um, it's almost like you're getting an inflow of money, or you're selling your harvest. And this it's going to be an abundant month for Sagittarius, which is really interesting to me. I want to tell this story. So my ex-husband just started a job as a truck driver, and I'm friends with my exes, and that's a long story for another day. But he messaged me to let me know that he's really doing it. He got a job as a truck driver. He'd gone to truck driving school. He got his CDL, something he's been working toward for a couple of months now, and he's on his first trip. And he has the potential to make great money. And he's a Sagittarius, so that actually rings true for me and for him in that situation, is that the often things taken care of. So, and that typically goes for um, oh and that typically goes for um, most Sagittarians for this next month. All right. You're going to be repaying debts, and that is wonderful. So I wanted to let you all know. Thank you so much for being with me. If you don't follow me on Facebook, it is Follow Your Sun with Indira Grace. Instagram is Follow Your Sun _ Indira Grace. If you ever want to book a reading, you can email me at readingswithindira@gmail.com. And then for the new year, I will be doing a single video for each of the 12 horoscopes. And we're going to do like quarterly, like, um, January to March. This is what's going to look like. April, May, June. This is what's going to look like. July, August, September. This is what it's going to look like. And then I will also do this kind of a video as well, just for the month of January for the different signs. All right. So have a lovely December, and I will see you all in 2021. God bless you, and namaste. Take care.